bugging me, baby? Why don't you leave me alone? Well, quit bugging me, baby. Why don't you leave me alone?
We've all dropped out of school. Well, I dropped out and they left. So yeah, we're done with all that. So we're just doing the band now, yeah. It's not really possible to manage both, really.
Yeah.
Like, I was working in a shop as well and had to leave the job because you've got to put like full time into the band, really. So you've got to make a decision.
So
it's either one or the other. It was part-time and they were already like flexible enough, but I can't just say, oh, I'm going to take 2 weeks off.
did A-levels and then packed it in. Threw in the towel.
Go and pack your suitcase, move right back on.
There are a lot of arguments, like being with your family and stuff, but it's just the same as any other family, and we're so used to just being around our family that to us it's normal, really. Yeah, I mean, like even when we do have arguments, people will say, oh, I'm leaving the band, and then 5 minutes later they'll be back in the room and everything will be back to normal. So.
Well, I told you last night, baby, stop going hang around my door. Well, I told you last night, baby, stop going hang around my door. Well, it ain't that I don't love you, baby, I don't wanna see you no more.
I don't think there's really a revival, but we're not really into the 50s, like, because that's not a type of music, but we're into like music from like the 20s up till like the 70s, so whether it's blues, rhythm and blues, jazz and all that kind of stuff. So we're not into the 50s, we just like the music, some of the music that was going on like 20 years either side of it, you know.
These days everything just seems to be a bit too controlled. Yeah, whereas back in the days it was just people enjoying the music. The first album was mainly cover songs, which we've been playing at home before we played on stage or anything. This album we kind of wanted to write more songs and put more of our influences into it, yeah.
Everyone helped, like, on we each have our own tracks on there, so it's a mixture of all of us but on separate tracks.
Write songs individually and then we'll kind of bring it together to the family and like just jam it out, and it will end up going somewhere like completely different to where you imagined.
Baby, I see you've been walking, I see another man you found. Well, I'd rather see you, baby, see you been 6 feet in the ground.
For us, we wouldn't use that, and we've tried out computers for our recording and stuff, but it hasn't really worked. It doesn't sound very nice, and the reason why we use older equipment is because it gives you a much better, quality of sound, and it just suits what we do, not just the style of music, but the way we play it and the energy that we have. It's much more of like a real sound, like it really jumps out at you. Like when you put something through a computer, it kind of deadens it. Because it's going through so much equipment and through the computer, it just takes away like a certain feeling. And with our music, it's all about like energy and feeling. So if that's gone, then it will just sound awful.